at Mavic Field with ladies soccer coach Kelly Bryan, whose team is going through about an hour of scrimmage today on this November 7th. Coach, good to see you. The fans back at home and the parents and the alums and all, describe what they're going to see on tape today with your team.
Well, we're really excited. We've been building up to this for the last couple months and going through a really slow phasing process. It's all been worth it. We're all healthy. We're all still here. And we're playing inter-squad today, so we're going to be playing 10v10. Goalkeepers will be giving us that 10th field player on one of the teams, so that'll be fun. They get to live a little glory out on the field. But it's going to be a lot of fun because this is their first taste of being on the game field, having music going. We're going to try to referee the best we can. Just them competing and really feeling like it's a really fun way to end the process we've been going through this fall.
Are we going to see a pretty close to usual Kenyon ladies effort against each other?
I expect them to compete. I want them to have fun, stay healthy, and yes, I want them to compete. So I will be very surprised if it's not intense. That's just kind of how we are and how we do things. And so while I want them to obviously not go too far, because I know they're excited, they're going to play hard. And it's the closest we're going to get right now to feeling like a real game. And so there's going to be a lot of excitement with that. And I think it's going to take them a few minutes maybe to calm down. But once they settle in, I think it'll look pretty good and pretty much like Kenyon women's soccer.
Ladies soccer team just wrapped up their scrimmage, and we're joined by Kinsey Uzelac, who scores a hat trick today. Kinsey, we're not going to focus on the scrimmage today too much, but you get 3 goals.
Yes.
Describe coming out and helping and providing something for your team in this weird time.
Well, it was really fun because we haven't been all together able to play since last November, so about a year now. And I think we were all a little bit nervous just to be back on Mavic for the first time after so long, but it felt really normal. It was really fun to be with the freshmen, and yeah, I'm really excited for next year.
Describe the last several weeks on campus. Obviously a much different time, but we gelled, and I thought we actually looked pretty good for a scrimmage setting today.
Definitely. I mean, we had our quiet period a couple weeks ago, which was really upsetting, but after that we were able to come back to phase 3 and start scrimmaging again, like small-sided games, which was really fun. So going into this, I knew it would be good because we've been playing really well the past couple weeks.
Joined now by sophomore Lara O'Callaghan. Lara, you've been working with the ladies program now for a little over a year now. Describe the first years that were being worked into the program and what you saw these last 8-9 weeks.
The freshmen have been working so hard. I'm so glad, like, we have such a strong team this year. And with the freshmen and sophomores on campus, we have most of the team here, so I'm really excited for next year because I think it's going to be a really strong team. But the freshmen really came in and just kind of fit straight in.
Lara, what was Coach Bryan's message to the team these last 8-9 weeks in preparation for this weird fall?
Coach's motto is embrace the suck and find the good. So multiple practices, we've kind of done like something bad about our week or our day, and then also something really good or exciting. And for today, the game was our find the good. I think it's the closest we've come to a full game this fall, so all of us were really excited.
Joined by sophomore Flynn Klace. Flynn, I thought our defense and our goalies made some good plays out here today on both sides, and I know Team Purple comes up with a victory, but what did you think on the defensive end of this scrimmage?
I thought we played really well. We kind of went back and forth depending on the score of the game between a 4-back and a 3-back. And obviously it's easier to play with the 4-back, and for me personally, I was playing with all freshmen in the back, and I thought they held their own. It was great. Yeah.
For sure. And you're another sophomore here. What did you see? I asked that to Lara and Kinsey, but what have you seen from the newcomers that were here and just mixing with the sophomore class?
The newcomers blended right in. The freshmen have been so great this whole time. I know it's been nerve-wracking for them to come in times like these. It's hard enough to be a freshman in college at all on a team, but coming in during COVID and not really being able to bond like we normally would has been really difficult, but they've totally embraced it and have done awesome.
We've got a couple weeks left before the semester ends and all y'all head home for a nice long break. What do you think the team needs to do, or discuss what the team is going to do in these next couple weeks before we get out of here?
We aren't totally sure yet, but I think we're going to try and practice as much as we can, even though daylight savings time, we only have about 45 minutes to an hour on the field, but we're going to make the most of the time we have left and keep playing.